Welcome to the show, it's GamingGuyYT. Fun and games for everyone you got to see. From dawn till dusk, it's all about the play. Stick around and hit that like and stay. Pixel worlds and digital fight. Level up with us tonight. Glitches turned into pure gold. Join the fun, never grow old. GamingGuyYT, where the action's always hot. Press that button, give it all you've got. Fun and laughter every single day. Stay tuned for adventure, come what may. Controller in hand, we navigate the quest. No game too tough, we face the very best. From start menus to the final end. With GamingGuyYT, you'll always win. Cueful voices, gaming sounds. Every stream full of pure delight. Join us now, it'll be alright. GamingGuyYT, where the action's always hot. Press that button, give it all you've got. Fun and laughter every single day. Stay tuned for adventure, come what may. Controller in hand, we navigate the quest. No game too tough, we face the very best. From start menus to the final end. With GamingGuyYT, you'll always win. Power-ups and bonus rounds. Cheerful voices, gaming sounds. Every stream full of pure delight. Now it'll be alright.
Welcome to a 2-game special stream. As you can see on the thumbnail, we have 2 games I have chosen at random. We have the prologue version of Please Shoot Out, even though that game is released on Steam already, and the Nuclear Sub developer Mobile Way SA, and the prologue Please Shoot Out developer is Games Incubator. So without further ado, let's do this. No, that is not the no. Just forget that happened. Okay. Here we go. New game. Start training. Yes. Talk to the instructor in room A1. Wait a sec. Audio. I need to change the game capture, the audio capture to the game itself.
There's exercises of a completely different specialty in room C1. I recommend you take a look there.
Welcome to my humble abode. We don't often get visitors here. You can learn some very useful things here before you head out on the town. You can solve many situations without using a gun. Just do a little research and you might come across something like this. But let's start at the beginning. At this stage of the tutorial, we will talk about your equipment. Hold down inventory to access it. A flashlight doesn't need much explaining. Its light comes on and that's it. Using the radio, you can communicate with the base and ask questions. This is important. Sometimes you can verify the information obtained or push the mission forward. You will be informed by a notification about a new message. Usually the messages are general and accessible, but sometimes you may come across a message that is only relevant in a particular location, such as checking on a stolen car. In the notebook, you can see the collected information and a partial summary of the current mission. A notification means a new note has been added. The baton can be useful for stunning the opponent. Thanks to this, we can later handcuff him, interrogate him, and do not risk shooting.
To accomplish this, you must sneak up on your opponent, crouch, you move more slowly but silently, however, you risk a bullet to the head.
The pistol has a longer range and a larger capacity magazine. It's relatively easy to use. It still requires focus to hit the target. Shotgun. Heavy weapon, maximum 5 shells, good for short range, but if you narrow the choke and are loaded with buckshot, you can blow the guy's head right off his shoulders. Then there's the stun gun. It's a simple thing. You aim, you shoot, and the guy's disarmed. Although I doubt you'll have access to it at first. It can be useful to stun an enemy so we can cuff them, interrogate them, and not risk a shootout.
To accomplish this, you must sneak up on your opponent, crouch, you move more slowly but silently, however, you risk a bullet to the head.
Great. Look through your equipment and come back to me. In your inventory, you will also find handcuffs. You can use them to handcuff a neutralized opponent that has either surrendered or been stunned into submission. You can then try to talk to him and try to get additional information. Not everyone's talkative, but some people open up with no problem after being cuffed. Did you understand everything? There are situations where an opponent can not only be tackled from behind, but also distracted or diverted. Now I'll give you some suggestions on what you can do to improve your chances. Sometimes turning a light or alarm off or on can get someone's attention. It can be other things too, but these examples are the most obvious. That's why it's a good idea to look around and surprise your opponent. Did you understand everything? I'm going to ask you now to watch the movement of this dude inside of the room, then activate the alarm with the switch on the wall and see what happens. Come back to me for further instructions. Now we're going to test your skills. Sneak up on our colleague and give him a little tap on the head with your nightstick. Just make sure he doesn't see you coming. Did you understand everything? Show me what you got.
Hey! What are you doing here? Get out. Hey! What are you get?
Great. Half the work is done. Remember to handcuff your opponent after stunning him. Go now and handcuff him. Did you understand everything? Well done. It's a good idea to look around for clues at the scene. It could be any number of things, a lot of cash, guns, drugs. These are just a few of the possible options. Did you understand everything?
Well done. That's it from me. If there's anything else you want to ask, I'll be here.
During the shooting, your accuracy isn't the only important thing. You can practice it with the targets in the next room. To avoid the bullet, you must use cover. You can either hide behind it or take a risk and prepare yourself. This tutorial will teach you how to evaluate the effectiveness of the available shields, how to move between them, how to aim from behind them, and finally, how to shoot the enemies. As you go through the next steps of the training, you'll get short cues. Take your time, read each one, and show me what you got. So, shall we get started? So, shall we get started?
Are you the new guy? The chief says you're as stubborn as a mule. Wait, what's your name? Price, right? Scott Price? Whatever. I'm Captain David Summers. Apparently you wanted to move to us yourself. What is it? What are you looking for here? What, you're not gonna say? Okay, not really my business. There's a report, a fender bender or something. Check the system and get to work. I'm out of here. Bye.
Good morning, sir. I'm the one who reported our little accident. I was pulling out of the parking lot and this gentleman drove into me. He backed up and slammed right into my car. No, come on. It's just a fender bender, basically a scratch. But the guy won't admit it's his fault. That's why I had to call.
Good evening. You've heard enough, haven't you? That I'm responsible for this mess? What a guy. This man is more fortunate than smart, and should never have passed his driving test. It's good that it was late and there weren't many cars in the parking lot, so I barely hit him, but you know, it's a waste of my nerves anyway, right? Sure, you got it.
Please! Help me, please! My daughter was left in the store. I ran out as soon as they started shooting. I was sure she was right behind me, but... Yes! She was with me! I started to run for the exit. I turned around and... she was gone. Please find her before they get her. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm so scared for my Camille.
Hey, psst. Shh. Please don't speak out loud. They're still here. Yeah, they're going around for someone else to shoot. What? A girl? I don't know. No, I don't think I saw her, but someone definitely ran into the restroom. Maybe it was her. Anything else? The longer we talk, the more likely they are. I saw two, but they were shouting to someone else. Their boss is a psycho. He didn't even blink when he shot the guy who tried to stop him. He just punched a hole right through him. So much blood. Anything else? The longer we talk, the more likely they are to find us. If I move out of here, aren't they gonna shoot at me like I was some sort of duck?
A cop? You think the Detroit...
Before the mission.
Doghouse? Quickly. I'm going to count to 3. And then I'm going to shoot your tail off, okay? Ha! Good. 3, I shoot.
The police? Jesus, finally. Help me. He's not breathing. What? No, he's just a customer. He comes here a lot, and today... shit. Yes, I fix what's broken, and if it works, I make sure it keeps working. I went out to check one of the refrigerators, and it started. You don't even know. It's a living hell. No, I saw this guy talking on the phone. He looked like he was gonna shit his pants. You know, scared. And then when he finished talking, he pulled out a gun and started shooting. I don't know, come on. All I know is they're a bunch of amateurs for sure. They were fighting with each other like a bunch of kids. One of them kept asking for money, and the boss told him to shut up. What? What do you mean? Do you want me to stay here? Good. Sure thing. Straight to the exit. I'll be in the parking lot if you need me.
What's the situation? Is it safe yet?
I see you're hurt. There's a first aid kit on the wall by the door. Use it, then we'll talk. Looks like you're saving my life. Thank you. I'm the store manager. No, I'm fine. I got punched in the face by the boss of this gang, but I'm fine. I'll live. I just don't know what they wanted. They came by, made a fuss. They didn't even touch the cash, so it's not about the money, is it? Really, I'm fine. The head of the whole party, he's locked himself in the warehouse. Who knows what he's looking for in there? As you walked through the store, did you see those big double doors in the middle of the room? You can go through them. This one here also leads to the back room, but the key's gone. I don't have it, and I don't think Richard has it as well. Yes, there you go. Just be careful, huh? The guy was sharp. I know the boss. He's been in the shop a few times, but never made any problems. I heard him on the phone talking about some kind of pickup. Don't ask me what, because I have no idea, but the thing was supposed to be in our warehouse. We don't have anything there except what's on our shelves. You ask me, I'll ask you. Maybe? What else is there? I'm sure someone's supposed to pick this up. That's all I know. Thank you very much again. If it weren't for you... No way. This is my store and my people. I'm responsible for them. I'm staying.
Hey, what are you doing here? You make me laugh so hard, I'm gonna listen to what you have to say. It's interesting from whom, as only I knew everything about it. Man, what are you talking about? Doesn't it surprise you that we didn't take a dime? Or that I came to this warehouse for a reason? I don't see you getting promoted to detective. Don't make me laugh with this speculation. What? What did he yell? What are you talking about? Get out of what? You seriously don't know what you're talking about. It's a robbery. You go in and cause a major shit show. First you made me laugh, and now you pissed me off. I don't like it. The price for that is a bullet in the head.
Is it over? Yes, of course. Thank you. But first, I think I need to cool off.
Officer, please save my baby.
Wait. We'll talk. I went through your file, and I know everything, Price. You're here looking for a brother who disappeared a while back, right? Look, I don't usually get involved in stuff like this, but focus on the job, huh? I'm giving you good advice, Price. Give it a rest. There are people working on it. You know that rule about a surgeon not cutting on himself? Yeah, seriously, let it go. When you're done here, get your ass to the police station.
The police? Already? Did you hear that? They fired! I don't know, man. Some guys came into the store and they just started shooting people. I don't know. I ran away, but, you know, since they were shooting. I did see them. I even saw one before, right here in the parking lot, on the left side of the store, hanging around a black SUV. That must be their ride. I think it was stolen. Yes, an expensive car in a group like them? It doesn't make sense. I bet it's stolen. One of them was getting pretty muggy at the others, probably the leader of the gang. He was furious. Maybe something went wrong with their stupid robbery. I saw 3.
Is there anything else I can do to help you? Look in the restroom. Here, I have a key to it. I hope the child is okay.
Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. He was shooting at me. I ran away, but I was so scared. Mom, she ran away? Oh, that's good. Can I go to her now?
Thank you so much. I was so scared for her. I really... Thank you so much. Of course, those bastards will have to pay for this.
Seriously, get in the car and get out of here. You did your job, but there's nothing for you now.
And now for the news.
I see someone already called for you. I don't know, but I hear loud screams and a woman crying. From some motel room, I think. I thought it might be a typical husband-wife brawl. You know, the food wasn't to his liking or something. But then I remembered that 2 women had been kidnapped in the area. I'm glad someone called you. You better check it out. I don't know for sure, but I think it's more like the other end of the building.
Oh, good evening. Are you all right? No, not particularly. I actually just got here, so... No, nothing really. I'm sorry.
Is it? Is something wrong? I think the walls in this motel are made of paper. You can hear everything through them. The guy in the next room is snoring awfully loud. Yes, I'm sorry, sir. I heard. A woman crying, I think. Some guy was yelling at her really loud. I think it was from upstairs somewhere. More like from the side of the bar, because they were really loud. I just heard this guy keep saying things like, "You don't respect me, you don't understand anything. This depression is because of you. You treat me as half a man, then you'll see." It seemed like a normal marital argument, but this woman was really crying a lot. Oh, yes, I see. Thank you, sir.
Yeah? What's going on? Why are you questioning my guests? Great, another price. You're gonna bring me bad luck too? Yeah, there was this guy. Give me a sec. Jack Price. I took pity on him because he was broke. Let him spend the night here on the couch. For free. But the bastard, before he ran off first thing in the morning, lifted my phone and all the cash I kept here. Lesson for me, huh? Do you know him? I don't know, and I don't want to know. I can't help you. Don't ask any of the other guests either, because I'm sure none of them saw him. You know this is a motel, right? A cheap motel. It's where people come to do all kinds of weird shit and yell a little bit. I've learned to stay out of it. Thomas. Yeah, unfortunately, I know who that is. He got drunk, made a ruckus in the pub next door, then came to me and threatened to get my daughter if I talked to the police. He's a fucking freak. I didn't care that much for his talk, but, you know, he made my blood boil a little. Room 1 on the first floor. He sits there all day. I don't think he goes outside. I saw that he came in with some woman. Either that's his wife or, well, you understand. Besides the room he's in, he's paid for another one. He gave a big bonus, so I didn't go into why he needed 2 rooms. Confirm it. I have his personal information. I took it off his ID. I don't think so. I'm just waiting for him to check out. These guys are more trouble than good. Yes?
Police? What's the matter? But what exactly? They're always yelling or snarling at one another, or last night there was a couple upstairs having a good time. Well, they were loud, but I didn't find it strange. In a motel like this, it's pretty standard. There's always people like that.
You again. Is there a problem?
I told you everything.
I told you. I didn't hear or see any.
Well, do you know anything yet? Room 1? Well, no, but I came across him at the restaurant once. An asshole, rude and vulgar, and he's hot-headed. I saw which room he went back to afterwards, so I know it was him. He's rather unsettled, and he acts as if he was a bit out of his mind. He was mumbling something under his breath. Well, he's a weirdo.
Yes? What is it? If you must. What exactly are you asking? Other than some drunken fooling around, nothing important. Yeah? Anything else? Don't even remind me. He came in with his wife, but they don't seem to be getting along very well. I think, he's got a heavy hand. He usually orders food to the room. Last time he came in here, he drank a lot and spilled his guts. He was telling me how fucked up his life is. About 2 days ago, I remember that someone on TV was talking about the disappearance of these 2 girls in the neighborhood. Terrible thing. And what did he say? First, he hurled at his father the accusation that because of his financial scams, they had lost their house and their life savings. They were left with nothing. Then the old man ended up in jail. I think. That very thing. Left the kids and the wife with nothing. What else? Talked a lot about some doctor. A therapist, I think, who he was obviously in love with. She wasn't necessarily in love with him. He said it was his wife's fault and he had to pay for it. I remember rather well. Yeah? Anything else? Yeah, the kitchen's in the middle of cooking his order. I want Jones to pick it up as soon as I call him. Alright. It's gonna help you. Yeah? Anything else? So, should I call him? But how is that possible? He's from room number 1. You want to tell me what all this hoopla is about? Okay. I'll call right away.
Let's talk. Yeah, sure. Why don't you tell me that you understand me? You think I don't know? was me. Alright. I've thought it over. I know my rights. I won't say anything. I know my rights.
What's that noise up there? Great. And? Did you find the other...
Yes? Is there anything else you want to ask? Sure. Goodbye.
I know my rights. I won't say anything. I know my rights.
What's that noise up there? Great.
I told you. I didn't hear or see anything.
What's the situation? Can you say anything more? Well done.
I told you everything.
Yes? Is there anything else you want to ask? Sure. Goodbye.
know my rights.
And? Did you find the other abductee?
Excuse me, sir, but I have to go make a phone.
I told you everything.
I see someone already called for you. I don't know, but I hear loud screams and a woman crying. From some motel room, I think. I thought it might be a typical husband-wife brawl. You know, the food wasn't to his liking or something. But I'm glad someone called you. You better check it out. I don't know for sure, but I...
Oh, good evening. Are you all right? No, not particularly. I actually just got here, so... No, nothing really. I'm sorry.
Is it? Is something wrong? I think the walls in this motel are made of paper. The guy in the next room is snoring awful. Yes, I'm sorry, sir. I think it w- I just heard this guy keep saying, oh.
Yeah? Yeah? What's going on? Why you Great. Another price. Yeah, there was the... Lesson for me, huh? I don't know, and I don't... You know this is a motel... Thomas. Yeah. I didn't care that much for his time. Besides the room, confirm it. I have his... I'm not gonna ask for a warrant, because he's obvious... I don't think so. Yes?
Yes? What is it? If you must. Don't. Last time he came in here, he drank a lot and spit. About two. And what did... Then the old... What else? Yeah? Anything else? Yeah. The kitchen's in the middle of cooking his... Yeah? Anything else? What exactly are you asking? Other than some drunk... Yeah? Anything else?
Police? What's the matter? But what exactly? They're always yelling or, well, they were loud.
Yes? Is there anything else you want to ask? Yeah, the kitchen's in the middle of cooking his order. Alright. It's gonna help. Yeah? Anything else? No. Last time he came in here, he drank about two. And what? Then what? Yeah? Anything else? Yeah, the kitchen's in the middle of cooking his order. Alright. Yeah? Anything else?
Well, do you know anything yet? Room 1. And I saw which room he went back to. He's rather unsettled. And he acts...
So, should I call him? But, how is that? You want to tell me what all this hoopla...
over? Is it over? Thomas kidnapped that therapist. Don't waste any time.
Excuse me, sir, but I have to go make a phone.
I know my rights. I won't say any. I'm not saying another word without a lawyer. Fuck you.
Excuse me, sir, but I have to go make a phone call.
What's that noise up there? Holy shit, so he's a complete nutcase. Check out room number 3 downstairs. That's the other rooms Jones rented. Here's the key. Yeah. Did you find the...
I told you everything. I can't believe it. It's the guy from room 1, isn't it? I ran into him from time to time because he was out smoking. He was hanging around the bar a little bit too, and I once heard him discussing his truck with another hotel guest. That man had already checked out, but I remember that was the case. She must be around here somewhere. I saw her once. Smaller, white, I think. Then she did in fact disappear, but if the man's still here, then so is his truck. I have no idea. Maybe the other guests at the motel know something.
What's that noise up there? Holy shit, so he's a Yeah.
I told you everything.
Excuse me, sir, but I have to... Yeah, I saw one. I think the guy from room 1 parked it behind that diner next to the motel.
Yes? Is there anything else you want to add? Yeah, he's behind our diner. Something wrong with her? Sure. Goodbye.
lost. I was so afraid that crazy man would leave me here. I only have a few bruises, but it's... And his wife, is she alright? Oh, wonderful.
And now for the news.
Badu, Timbanuk, Vukana, Bloombobium, Zibada. We flip the past, Fruguna, make it last. Zobana, Webasha, Zobana, Webadu, Zibazo, Plumbava, Dubadu, Falayalo, Zobana, Webasha, Zobana, Webadu.
Captain, the enemy has launched another torpedo at us. We have to move the vessel quickly.
Load torpedo to tube 6. Activate the red alarm. Rudder to starboard, 90 degrees.
Rudder to starboard, 90 degrees, yes sir. 1 minute to impact. Quick! Captain, do something!
Change the depth to safe submersion depth.
Torpedo missed, sir! Captain, the enemy has launched another torpedo at us. We have to move the vessel quickly.
Dive to 20 meters. Rudder to starboard, 90 degrees.
Rudder to starboard, 90 degrees, yes sir. One minute to impact. Quick! Captain, do something!
Report that incident to base.
Base, this is USS Nautilus, reporting an incident. We were attacked.
USS Nautilus, this is base. What is it this time? Another false alarm?
Negative, base. We were attacked by a Sovereign-class destroyer.
A Sovereign? Come on, who put you up to this?
Sir, I assure you this is not a—
This is Commander. I'm taking over the communication. This is not a prank. I repeat, we were attacked by a Sovereign-class destroyer with 2 torpedoes.
Commander, you know we can't waste time on—
Listen carefully. We have sonar and visual recordings. The Sovereign fired 2 torpedoes at us. This is a serious situation.
USS Nautilus, understood. I'm informing command. Maintain your course to the harbor and depth. Report if you re-establish enemy contact.
Understood, base. We'll report. USS Nautilus out.
We are surprised by the Soviet destroyer's reaction. We think this may be due to plans to conduct tests of a new cluster weapon on George Islands. We need to sail there and track the route of the Sovremeni, which is patrolling the area. There are several smaller patrol ships in the vicinity of the islands, but if you keep your submarine underwater, you shouldn't be detected by them.
Change the depth to safe submersion depth. Change the depth to the surface.
You can't use periscope underwater, sir.
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4.
Torpedo loaded.
Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6. Make your depth periscope depth.
Intelligence reports unusual activity of enemy patrol boats off the coast of Norway. Our services have some hypotheses about their presence, but we need hard evidence. Your task, Captain, is to conduct a covert reconnaissance mission in Norwegian territorial waters. The main objective is to locate and intercept communications between enemy patrol units. We've gathered enough information. You must locate the enemy destroyer carrying a new cluster munition project. Destroy it as quickly as possible. Don't spare the torpedoes.
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6.
Torpedo loaded.
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6. Make your depth periscope depth.
Torpedo missed, sir!
Rudder to starboard, 45 degrees.
Rudder to starboard, 45 degrees, yes, sir.
Rudder to starboard, 90 degrees.
Rudder to starboard, 90 degrees, yes, sir.
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6. Torpedo loaded.
torpedo missed, sir!
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6.
Torpedo loaded.
Torpedo missed, sir!
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6.
Torpedo loaded! Torpedo missed, sir!
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3.
Torpedo loaded.
Torpedo missed, sir!
Change the depth to the surface. Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6.
Torpedo loaded. Torpedo missed, sir!
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6.
Torpedo loaded.
Torpedo missed, sir!
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6.
Torpedo loaded.
Torpedo missed, sir!
Load torpedo to tube 1. Load torpedo to tube 2. Load torpedo to tube 3. Load torpedo to tube 4. Load torpedo to tube 5. Load torpedo to tube 6.
Torpedo loaded.
Activate the green alarm. Change the depth to safe submersion depth. Activate the green alarm.
Torpedo missed, sir!